Good evening, Osatube. So, as I said, I am going to try to give you guys regular updates about how I'm doing with NaNoWriMo. I didn't do an update last week because NaNoWriMo had only been happening for 2 days by that point. So it seemed kind of pointless to update. I needed to see how it was going to go for at least a week before I said, yay, it's going great, or shit, it sucks. So I am updating today for everything that's happened since NaNoWriMo started. The first 3 days went pretty damn good. I ended up writing double the average word count on day 1. So instead of writing 1,667 words on day 1, I wrote 3,742 on day 1, and I chalked that up to going to the NaNoWriMo kickoff party that I went to for my region, because we did 3 word sprints, 2 20-minute and 1 15-minute, so I did a lot of writing. And because of the job that I'm doing right now, I'm a secretary to my old theater department at my alma mater, the University of Wyoming. Not much is going on right now. So, I'll have projects to do for, 30 minutes or an hour out of the day, and then I'll have, 6 or 5.5 hours to just write. That's going to change soon because recruitment has started, and guess who has to contact all of the students that they show interest in? That's my job. But, yeah, so far I've had a lot of time to write at work. I hope that kind of keeps up, but who knows how that'll go. So for 3 days, I was actually a day ahead of schedule when it came to NaNoWriMo. I hit the 5,000 mark on day 2. So that's cool. But then on Sunday, I only wrote 900 words because I was really tired and because I was so far ahead of schedule. So that's when I stopped being a day ahead of schedule. Now I'm pretty much on schedule. My current word count on day 10 is, at the start of day 10, who knows what's going to be at the end of day 10, is 15,683 words. So, pretty good chunk. By the end of the day, I'll need to have added roughly 1,000 words, which is not horrible. I'd like to get back to being a day ahead of schedule, though, so I might add more than 1,000. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'd like a lazy day on Thanksgiving. But that's me. Other than that, my number one worry with Nano at this point in time is that my novel, as I've outlined it, is not long enough to be 50,000 words. I thought I had originally outlined it with plenty of chapters to facilitate 50,000 words, but it turns out that I'm using fewer words than I usually do per chapter on this particular piece of work. Why that is, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Because I don't know if that's ever happened to anybody where they finished the piece that they're working on for NaNoWriMo, but their piece is less than 50,000 words. And I don't know what you do under those circumstances. If it's ever happened to you and you have a solution, please tell me. I'd like to know. So, I guess I could work on another book? Be a rebel? I don't know. But that's my number one concern. Overall, I'm really enjoying the process. My brain is a little bit fried from writing so much. But at the same time, I'm like, where did all this time come from? And I'm glad I did it because now I have the tools to know that I can get a lot of writing done in a month, even if it doesn't have to be 50,000 words. Uh, I can probably write half of a book in a month and not, not fry my brain nearly so much. And that was always my thing. It felt like there was never enough time to write a book. Well, with NaNoWriMo, you find the time. And you you realize why there hasn't been time. Number one, you've either been lazy and procrastinating, or your inner editor has been completely standing in your way. So, yeah, I'm glad I did this. It was kind of a last minute decision, but I'm glad I've taken part. So, hopefully next week I will be able to give you guys another update. Let me quickly check my calendar. Yeah, next week I should be able to give you another update, depending upon whether I actually travel for Thanksgiving. I may or may not be able to give you an update for the week of Thanksgiving. Moment I can give an update for that week, I will. So, thank you guys for watching. My debut novel, Starforged Orion, is still available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle, and it is also available at Barnes & Noble website. And don't forget to check out my other social media pages. I have a Twitter, I have a Tumblr, I have an Instagram, I have Patreon if you'd like to support me. Yeah, I think that's everything. Alright, so bye!